So this is a Lunar Quasar 462. I'll take you around the van and show you how it operates. Hitch at the front of the van, handbrake and jockey wheel, front locker, have your gas bottle, gas regulator on the bulkhead, and you have your gas valve on top, reverse thread fitting on the pipework going to the bottle. Coming down this side of the van, you've got your leg winder, your heating vent on the side of the van. So that's your gas flue essentially for the heating and hot water system, so you need to make sure that cover is removed before you ignite the gas system on board the van. You've then got your water pump connection in the side of the van also, the filter in the top, water pump, blue trigger on the back, pushes into place and locks in on the side of the van. The pump end then drops into the aqua roll itself. Then got your battery box coming down the side of the van with mains power lead coming into the van and your motor mover power switch down the side. The motor mover will demonstrate in person and the wheel nuts will talk before you leave site. You've also then got your fridge vents on the side of the van also. Grey waste pipes is where your wastewater comes out of the van, so nothing to do with the toilet system, it's just the grey pipe work itself, so that they drop down into the pipe work that supplied with the van drops down into the waste tank itself. On the back of the van, you've then got your toilet flush tank, which takes 3.5 litres of water and a cap full of the pink fluid. And in the bottom, you have your toilet cassette, which you release by pulling the handle up, pulling towards you. The neck here turns out, and you've got an orange pressure relief button on the back, so when you're tipping the waste away, it doesn't spit and splatter back at you. On the rear of the van, you've got your wind down leg on either side, as you can see. And then on the front of the van on this side, you've just got a storage locker and barbecue gas point and wind down leg again. Going inside the van, to the door on the left hand side, you've actually got your control panel for the caravan, so you've got your master power switch, you've got your awning light, internal light, voltmeter above, and above that you've got your solar panel. There's nothing you need to do with the solar panel itself. Once you've turned on the main power, you've got your water pump connected on the outside of the van. You'll come over, this is the water pump itself, as you can see, blue trigger to allow it to push into the side of the van. You then turn the tap around to the hot side, open up each tap on the caravan, and then the one in the sink also, shower should I say also. And then you can go underneath the seat on the far front hand side before you turn on the water pump to fill the water system. And you'll come down underneath the seat, and just down there you'll see a yellow valve, which that needs to be parallel with the floor before you fill the water system. And if you want to drain the water system, it needs to be pointing upright towards the bottom of the seat itself, and that will actually allow all the water out the system on board the van. You do need to do that for winter storage. If you don't do that, then potentially you could freeze the water system on board the van and crack the pipework open and the taps on board the van. So once you've got it all turned on, once you've got the valve shut, in the parallel to the floor position, you can turn the water pump on, and when it starts drawing up the water to the van, it will start spitting and splattering to start with out of each tap on board the caravan. And at that point, you'll shut each tap off, when the water is running completely out of each tap. You'll shut each tap off, as you can see. Same with the shower, and then you'll be able to go to your water heating itself. Now, to warm the water on board this particular caravan, a couple of different ways of doing it. You've got electric or gas. To warm it on gas, you've got the control panel just here with 500, 1000 or 2000 watts down the side. Now at the top here we've got it on 2000, 500 or 1000. In the centre, sorry, that's the water heater, ignore me. Gas is above that, sorry. Now for the gas system, you turn the dial round to the gas symbol on the side of this control. The green light will appear, and when it ignites on gas, the green light will be the pilot light essentially to let you know it has ignited. If the red light appears like it has at the moment, which you can see just about here, it just means that the gas is turned off and it has failed to ignite on gas. If it does ignite, you can control the temperature of the water between 30 and 70 degrees, and whatever temperature is above the gas control, whatever temperature is above the green light is the temperature the water will warm up to. So that's the water heater on gas. Down the side of the mains control unit, underneath the seat on the far side, you have your ultra store switch here, which if you turn that switch on, it will start allowing the water system to warm up on electric. It is a preset temperature on electric, so At that point, you'd have to allow it to warm up, and it would take a little bit longer than when it is on gas. Next up, we're going to go to the heating for the caravan. Now on electric, as you can see here, you've got the dial here, which is what I was just discussing, 2,000, 500 and 1,000 down the side. Now what you set it to will depend on what power source you have available on the site you're going to. You will have to ask the caravan site you're on to just confirm what power source or power supply you can use. And if you on this dial here, you've got numbers between 1 and 9. The higher you go, so if you go to 9 for instance, that is the hottest the heating system will be. If you want to use the heater on gas, you can also do that by spinning the dial round just here, and it will start self-igniting. You can hold down the gas valve, and if it ignites, you'll get a pilot light appear in the window down here. When it has ignited, you'll hold down the gas valve for another 5 to 10 seconds, then slowly release the gas valve. To turn the gas supply off, you'll turn it back round to the 0 position. If you want to use the blown air heating on the caravan, so that heat comes out the vents around the van, you can also do that. You've got your fan speed on top just here. The dot in the centre here indicates the heat is going to come out the front of the heater. The wave symbol on the left hand side is to say that is working on continuous blown air. And if you put it onto the A on the right hand side, it'll actually cut in and out with the thermostat on board the van. Microwave in this particular van works like a standard microwave. No difference at all there, just set the time, etc., and that will work as it should. You've then got your hob, which again works on gas only, the same as the grill and oven. Again, that works in the same way with an igniter on the front. To operate the fridge, press and hold the power button just here. The fridge will come on. As you can see here, it's trying to ignite on gas at the moment. If it ignites, this blue light here is the pilot light for the gas system. If that flashes, then that means it has failed to ignite. Temperature control for the fridge is on the right hand side. As you can see, the lines there going up for the colder settings. The higher you go, the colder the fridge will be. If you want to change the power source you're using for the fridge, you use the button on the left hand side, and as you can see now, it's chilling on mains power. And if you're towing down the road and you want to use the fridge as a cool box, once you connect it to your car, you can put it onto the 12-volt battery symbol here, and that will allow the fridge to chill on 12 volts. It won't completely make the fridge cold, but like I said, it is more just of a cool box rather than a fridge. The toilet system in the bathroom has an electric flush, so you press the button to flush the toilet. You have a full indicator light for the toilet cassette itself, so if that goes red, that actually means the toilet cassette is full of waste. And down the bottom you have your grey waste handle, and if you push that over when you are using the loo, it'll allow the waste to go down in the toilet cassette itself. If you have any further questions on the Lunar Quasar 462, please do give me a call here at the Caravan Company, and I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you very much. Bye bye.